Hey YouTube, Toby here. So I want to talk to you guys today about my coming out stories, who I've come out to, how I did it, different ways. The fact that I'm not much of a person for really talking to people, so most of mine were done with like letters, sort of. Anyways, so before I ever had my first appointment with my therapist, I sent my mom, my dad, and my two brothers an email. In the email, I pretty much just told them that I've been wanting to do this in person for so long, I just couldn't find the words. So I've decided to send them an email. And within the email, I pretty much explained that growing up, things never felt right, that I knew inside that I was a boy, and just couldn't find a way to deal with it. It wasn't until the past few years that I finally realized, and once I figured it all out, I've been a much happier person. I told them my plans to see my therapist, my plans for hormones, my plans for chest surgery, all that. And then I said, like, if they have any questions to just ask me. I'm totally just looking for the support. I love them, and I'm hoping that, like, they're going to accept all this. So I'd sent it out. I was totally like fine with it. I have like not second guessing any of this whatsoever. I know it's what I want. So I heard back from my dad first, and he sent me an email back, obviously saying like, honestly, it's hard to swallow, but as I stated that it took me a while to figure it out, it's going to take him a little while to get used to it as well. Recently, him and I have like been hanging out. Like he's been helping me out with some stuff. And he's totally like calling me Toby, everything. He's totally explained his side of things, and he is totally supportive, which is awesome. So the next person was my older brother, sorry. He texted me and said, "So this email, are you serious about this?" And I said, "Yeah, I am serious about all this. Um, it's what I need to do." And so we were texting back and forth like quite a bit. I don't know if he fully understood what I was talking about. He kept talking about me finding another way, if like hormones and surgery, like if I could find a different option. Um, so I'm not 100% sure if he is fully supportive yet. I need to sit down and talk with him. He lives about an hour and a half away from me, so to get there, like obviously, I have to drive. But that's fine. I'm there every Monday, really. I should be able to see him. I play soccer on Mondays. So, my little brother, obviously, like, I just flat out asked him, "Are you cool with it?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "I'm cool with it." My ex talked to him because we're still friends. She was talking to him because, like, he, for some reason, seems to just open up to her. So, like, he told her that it's going to be hard for him to call me Toby and to use, like, male pronouns, which is cool. I get it. He is my younger brother, and it'll come with time. So, finally, like, my mom, like, I went upstairs into her room to talk to her about something. So she finally was like, "So, what's this thing you're doing? When are you seeing this person?" I was like, "Well, I've already seen her, and I went to go and see a therapist, and she diagnosed me with gender identity disorder." So we kept talking, and pretty much she told me that she states my family will not support me at all. That if I decide to do this, that she's not going to help. Which hurt me a lot. I didn't expect it from her. I didn't expect her to go to that extent to say my family will not support me. So I'm dealing with that. We've had issues where she thinks I'm shoving this down her throat. She thinks I should wait 10 years to feel like this is what I want. She doesn't like the fact that I don't have the money for it, and that's what I'm going to be spending money on. She doesn't believe me in a way. She doesn't think it's something that I can actually think and be mature enough to make this decision. So I have tried my best not to push it with her. Luckily, she's gone away on vacation right now. So, like, I don't really have to see her very often. So last week, I spent like every day of the week wanting to tell my manager. I'm really good friends with her, and I figured she'd be the easiest first person to tell. So like I'd be like sitting there, and I even told her, I was like, I went and saw this therapist, and there's something I need to talk to you about now. So she first off was like, "You're not gonna quit, are you?" I was like, "No, no, no worries. Trust me, not quitting at all. Love my job, love it." Um, she's like, oh, "Okay, good." So I eventually, like, we could not find time to sit down and actually talk about it while at work. It's pretty fast paced. So finally, I decided, I was like, "Here, I'm gonna show you the email I send my parents and my brothers. Just sit, read this." Like, I had it on my phone, so she just sat and read it. She was done, looked at me, she's like, "I'm so excited for you. This is so awesome." Like, she was ecstatic, and I loved that. It just made me feel so much better inside that I knew that, like, being at work and having to go through this is gonna be okay. There's, like, everyone, there's gonna be, like, there's 65 staff. I work at Subway. Um, I'm a full time opener there now. But yeah, so it'll be a little difficult with other employees, obviously. Um, but I'm centrally located at one store. So, like, I only have to deal with maybe 5 to 8 different employees right now. So I told her on the Thursday. And so she was like trying to, like, she was doing some of the new schedules for the next weeks. She was totally like changing my name to Toby already. And like our general manager walked in, and she like quickly tried to change it to an A because she realized I hadn't said anything to her yet. So like Friday morning she comes in, she's like, "So when are you gonna tell, you know, my manager, my general manager, and the owner?" I was like, "Don't worry." I was like, "I'm gonna tell them soon. Like, I really want to. Don't worry."